Hey everyone, welcome back to Learn English Fast podcast. I'm Mike.
And I'm Jessica. Mike, I got an email yesterday that really hit me hard.
Oh, what did it say?
A listener wrote, Jessica, I've been studying English for 5 years. I watch movies without subtitles, I understand podcasts, I read books. But when someone asks me a simple question, my mind goes blank. I can't speak. What's wrong with me?
Wow, that's so relatable though. I bet thousands of people feel exactly the same way.
That's why I wanted to talk about this today. Because here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with you. This is actually completely normal.
It is, and we're going to explain exactly why this happens and, more importantly, how to fix it.
So if you've ever thought, I understand everything but I can't speak, this episode is for you. Stay with us.
All right, Jess, let's start with the big question. Why does this happen? Why can someone understand English perfectly but struggle to speak?
Great question. Think of it like this. Understanding and speaking use different parts of your brain. When you listen, you're being passive. The words come to you, and your brain just needs to recognize them.
Right. It's like watching a tennis match. You're just observing. But speaking?
Speaking is like actually playing tennis. Suddenly you need to move, think fast, and react. It's active, not passive.
That's a perfect analogy. So listening is input, speaking is output.
Exactly. And here's the problem. Most people spend 90% of their time on input. They watch, they listen, they read, but they rarely practice output.
So their brain gets really good at recognizing English, but it never learns to produce English.
Bingo! It's like learning to swim by watching swimming videos. You might understand the technique, but you'll still sink when you jump in the pool.
Ha! I love that. Okay, so that's the first reason. Not enough speaking practice. What's the second reason?
Fear, plain and simple. People are terrified of making mistakes.
Oh man, the fear of mistakes is huge. I've seen students who know the grammar perfectly, but they freeze up because they're worried about saying something wrong.
And you know what's ironic? Native speakers make mistakes all the time. We say, me and my friend went, instead of my friend and I. Nobody cares.
So true. Perfection is the enemy of progress. You have to be willing to sound silly sometimes.
Absolutely. I always tell people, would you rather say nothing perfectly or say something imperfectly? At least when you speak, you're communicating.
Love that. Okay, third reason?
Thinking in your native language first, then translating.
Ah, the dreaded mental translation.
Right? So here's what happens. Someone asks you, what did you do yesterday? Your brain goes, Step 1, understand the English. Step 2, translate to your language. Step 3, think of the answer in your language. Step 4, translate back to English. Step 5, speak.
That's exhausting. No wonder people can't speak quickly.
Yeah. By the time you've done all those steps, the conversation has moved on. You look slow, but you're not. You're just taking the long route.
So the goal is to think directly in English. Skip all the translation steps.
Yes, but that takes time and practice. It doesn't happen overnight.
All right, so we've identified 3 main problems. Not enough speaking practice, fear of mistakes, and mental translation. Now, let's talk solutions. What's step 1?
Step 1, speak to yourself. I know it sounds weird, but it works.
Wait, like talking to myself out loud?
Yes, narrate your life in English. Okay, now I'm making coffee. I'm pouring the water. It's hot. I need to be careful.
That's actually brilliant, because there's no pressure. Nobody's listening, so you can't be embarrassed.
Exactly. And you're training your brain to produce English spontaneously without thinking.
What if someone lives with other people and feels weird talking to themselves?
Do it in your head. Mental practice still counts. Or do in the car or while cooking.
Great tips. What's step 2?
Step 2, copy native speakers. This is huge. When you watch a movie or listen to a podcast, don't just listen passively. Repeat what they say.
Oh, like shadowing?
Yes, absolutely. Shadowing is when you listen to someone speak and immediately repeat it, trying to match their speed, rhythm, and intonation.
Does it matter what you shadow? Like, should it be news, movies, or what?
Whatever interests you. If you love cooking, shadow cooking videos. If you like gaming, shadow game streamers. Make it fun.
That's smart. You're more likely to stick with it if you actually enjoy the content.
For sure. Step 3, record yourself speaking.
Ooh, I don't like this one. Hearing my own voice is so cringy.
I know everyone feels that way, but it's so valuable. Record yourself answering simple questions like, "What did you do today?" or "Tell me about your family."
Why is recording helpful?
Because you can listen back and catch your own mistakes. You'll notice things like, "Oh, I always forget the S in third person," or "I say way too much."
Self-awareness is powerful. You can't fix what you don't notice.
Exactly. Step 4, practice with real people, even if it's scary.
This is the hardest one, isn't it?
It is, but it's also the most important. You can talk to yourself for months, but real conversation is different. There's pressure, there's unpredictability.
So, where do people find conversation partners?
Language exchange apps, online tutors, local meetup groups, or even just commenting on English social media and starting conversations.
Start small, maybe just one 10-minute conversation per week.
Yes, don't overwhelm yourself. Small, consistent practice beats big, sporadic efforts.
Okay, last tip, step 5.
Stop aiming for perfect. Aim for communication. Your goal isn't to sound like a native speaker. Your goal is to be understood.
That's so freeing, like good enough is actually good enough.
Right? If someone understands your message, you've succeeded. It doesn't matter if your grammar wasn't textbook perfect.
I think a lot of people forget that even native speakers don't speak perfectly. We mumble, we use slang, we break grammar rules constantly.
Absolutely. So give yourself permission to be imperfect. The more you speak imperfectly, the closer you get to speaking well.
That's beautiful. All right, let's recap the 5 steps.
1. Speak to yourself daily. 2. Shadow native speakers. 3. Record yourself. 4. Practice with real people. 5. Focus on communication, not perfection.
And here's the key. You have to actually do these things, not just know about them.
Yes, knowledge without action is useless. Even 5 minutes a day of speaking practice is better than 0.
So true. And listeners, I want you to try something this week. Pick just one of these 5 steps and commit to it.
Great idea. Leave a comment telling us which step you're going to try. Accountability helps.
And remember, everyone who's fluent now was once exactly where you are. They couldn't speak either, but they kept going.
You're not broken. You're not stuck. You just need practice, and we believe in you.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening to Learn English Fast podcast. If this helped you, share it with a friend who needs to hear this.
And subscribe so you don't miss our next episode.
Keep speaking, even if it's messy. Goodbye, everyone.